Today we are so excited to have our ribbon cutting for the Young Adult Transition Program. So this facility is really made for students that have already completed their high school careers, so past the 12th grade, and they will be transitioning to our building. And so we really are kind of honing in on their adult living skills, some of those transitional goals. As far as the layout, we want this not just to be a school. These are young adults that are coming in. We're not working on the day in, day out academic science, social studies, and all of that. We do incorporate that into our lessons, but that's not our key focus. And so the facility was chosen, the reason in which it's in a square, we want our kids to have movement every day. So we try to build that into like their healthy lifestyle. But the classroom selection and stuff, as you can tell, all of our furniture is very adaptable. It's very much geared towards adults. And then we also do have an apartment living lab, which is very much how can they practice these skills before they go out in the community. And then just the atrium area is really, we want to teach kids that there is a place and a time where you can socialize and, you know, have the support of us staff to be able to help make those appropriate conversations, how to initiate that conversation. So that's really why the building is set up the way it is, just to help meet those needs of our students. And kind of our day-to-day looks different every day, I'm sure, just like any school, but really part of our day is typically out in the community. We work at many different job sites around the community, so half our day is spent there, and then the other half is spent in the classroom, working on budgeting, working on home living skills, working on independent living skills. Wednesdays is fitness with friends, so we get to go have the opportunity to integrate ourselves in the community and have fitness opportunities, because we know when they leave us, there's nobody, you know, watching their day-to-day or being able to help support them in the community. So we do AAC outings. Basically, we go out in the community with our students' devices and show community members how to use that device so that when teachers aren't there to help them, they can say, oh, I know how to approach them. Here's how I touch their device. Here's how I know they're able to communicate back and forth.
So AAC stands for Augmentative and Alternative Communication, and this is what a device would look like. There's tons of ways to have alternative communication. There's picture exchanges, but this is like a technology, high-tech device that one may use if they are nonverbal, non-speaking, limitedly verbal, or just not like feeling comfortable that day using their voice. This will give them a way to communicate. So this is called a core board. This is our core words, so words you might use often. They don't have those filler words, but you can say things like you stop it, or I can do this. I need help. I think the biggest message to anybody, I think we get really nervous when we see these and we assume that it is not okay to interact with it. In fact, kind of the opposite. Like if the public were to interact with that, that kind of gives the user validation that their voice is valid. So sometimes it's okay for us to even like look at it with them, maybe be side to side with them, and let them know like, hey, I can communicate this way too. And I can use your form of communication because we use verbal communication. So it's fun for them to see mine is also valid.